Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna give you my 37-week pregnancy update. And I'm gonna start telling a little bit of my symptoms that I had this week. Actually, a day before I was 37 weeks, I felt that the baby dropped. Indeed, I even showed my husband that the way my belly looked, it looked like very low compared to before, and that was just a matter of days, because at 36 weeks and 2 days when I had my baby shower, I was showing my belly to the ladies there, and they were saying that my belly was still very high, that's why I actually was feeling huge and feeling so big when I did some comments in the previous weeks. Like I lost a little bit of waist. I still have waist. You can't really tell that I'm pregnant from behind, but I feel like I grew a little bit on the sides, a little more than my last pregnancy. Also, I feel that when I turn to different positions, if I'm laying down on my back and I need to turn, for some reason I need to get up, or I need to like turn and move, I feel it really hurts a lot of my pelvic area, and it's not just turning any way I want it. Like I need to be very careful the way I turn into a new position, and I'm very careful. And also when I get up, when I go to the bathroom, it's almost like I feel like I'm an old lady because when I get up, like I feel like that I need support on the bed. I can't, I need to get my legs outside of the bed first, and then I need to support my hands on the bed so I can get up. And then once I'm up, I waddle a lot, like I walk really with difficulty because of the pain. I feel like I need to walk really slow, because if I do aggressive movements, if I do like sudden movements, I feel that I have more pain if I do sudden movements. So I walk really slow to the bathroom, and I need to hold my hands on the walls while I go to the bathroom. So I literally every single time I get up during the night, this is the way I have to do it, because otherwise it's just gonna hurt so much. It hurts my pelvic area, it hurts my like I have back pain as well, and it's just, you know, the baby is really low. So this pain this pelvic pain, and it's something fairly new. I had a little bit of the back pain before, but now I have the pelvic pain more because the baby's position, because he has dropped. Also, there was one night that I felt really different compared to the other nights. I felt like that every time I would get up to go to the bathroom, my belly was really hard. Not just one area of the belly, but the whole belly. The entire belly was super hard and like really tight, and not really painful, but uncomfortable, because I just, you don't, it doesn't feel nice when your belly is so tight. I had that, and every time I would get up to the bathroom, which is very often, maybe 4 times or 5, every time I would get up, my belly was really hard. So that's something that I noticed that night, that I even told my husband that every time I would get up to change position as well, to change sides, like if I'm in my right side, I would go to the left side. Every time I would do that, I felt that my belly was also really hard. And so overall, that night was kind of uncomfortable for me because of the belly being hard. And I even told my husband, like, I just feel different. And like there was not even one time that I woke up that my belly was normal. So I think I was having Braxton Hicks during the night, like contractions, but they were not painful. I definitely think that my body is preparing for labor through those Braxton Hicks contractions. I also feel that the Braxton Hicks, they they're changing patterns little by little. Last week I mentioned to you guys that my Braxton Hicks I had for 1 hour, and they were consistent Braxton Hicks every 10 minutes. So that's one pattern that changed throughout the several weeks. I've been having Braxton Hicks since the very beginning of my third trimester. And now that night that I told you guys of this week of 37, I felt the Braxton Hicks being more every time I would wake up, my belly was hard, so be more frequent than before. So that's another thing that has happened, and it's a little different. And so I feel like labor is near, and I feel like things has been progressing. Even though I don't know when the baby is gonna be born, I feel like my body has been preparing for labor. This week my weight is 134.4 pounds. So I was looking at my last pregnancy with Samuel. At 37 weeks I was 131.8 pounds in the office, and the same weight that I'm telling you guys, 134.4 pounds, that was my weight when I was 39 weeks during my last pregnancy. So I'm about 2 weeks, a little bit different than my last pregnancy. I may go, my weight may be a little more than my last pregnancy, maybe by a few pounds more, but we'll see. They say that you stop losing weight, that would be a sign of labor. Another thing is that maybe I'll go into labor before 40 weeks like my last pregnancy, so I may not reach more weight than my last pregnancy. So we'll see what happens. I'm still having reflux issues every single day, so I'm gonna start taking the medicine just twice a day, just like when my doctor said I could take 2 pills a day. I'm just gonna take 2 to prevent having reflux. So I'm probably gonna take 1 pill in the morning and 1 at night every single day until the end of the pregnancy. So after my baby shower, I think that was the day after, I had another photo shoot with my photographer, because you saw, guys, the other video. I have another video. I can make a suggestion here. You can see maybe 3 or 4 pictures that I share with you guys with the green dress, the maternity dress that I used for my photo shoot. And it was getting really dark by the time I used 2 dresses. One was a blue velvet dress, and then later was the green one. And by the time I was using the green dress, the day was like really getting, it was getting dark. So we decided to do another photo shoot again with the same green dress, but during daytime. So we went, I was already 36 weeks, so 3 weeks more than my previous photo shoot. And I know that a lot of people prefer taking pictures earlier because you're smaller, and some women have swelling issues like in the face, or you don't look great. And I do think that I don't have any swelling or anything, but I wish maybe it would be better if I took the pictures a little earlier than 36 weeks. But at the same time, I wanted to have them done. So I don't regret at all doing my maternity sessions, and I'm very, very, very happy. She just gave me the pictures, and I love the pictures. It was like a very beautiful day. It was one day that was actually not cold at all, even though it's winter. We were lucky that the day was really hot. There was sun, and it was not cold at all. I'm so glad I did that. I'll have those pictures for the rest of my life, and I'll put in the description down below the name of the photographer. But she's amazing, and I really liked the work that she has done with all the pictures that I've been doing with her. I still feel the baby hiccups in my belly, not as often as before, but I still feel the baby hiccups. So every week I feel a little bit, but not like, maybe twice a week I feel baby hiccups. Another symptom that I've been having that is a little different than last week is that I've been having more pubic bone pain, which is in the pelvic area. and it's a little swollen. I asked the doctor last week about it, and this week I think it got a little worse about the pelvic area, about the pain, because before I had maybe once or twice that I mentioned to you guys that I had when I change into positions or when I go to the bathroom sometimes at night. But right now it's pretty much every day, and I feel that the baby is really low. It's really, I mean, the baby dropped, and so because of that it's a little swollen, the pelvic area, and also it's kind of sore. So this week, different than the other days, this week as I started getting up to start the day, I felt a lot of soreness in the pelvic area. As I walk, it hurts, and so I have this pubic bone or pelvic pain, and I felt that the whole day, feeling that pelvic pain, and just it's a little bit more difficult for me to carry heavy objects or even carrying my baby Samuel. I still carry him, but when I'm having this pelvic pain, I've noticed that it's kind of hard for me to be holding him for a long time. So I hold him a little bit, and then I already put him on the floor. He complains, he's needy and everything, but with this pelvic pain I just feel like I can't hold him for a long time. I also had one pain in my right side of my belly. So it's not really the stomach area, it's not just like up high or anything that would indicate other things, but it's kind of like the whole right side of my belly, the whole side. It was hurting, and it's like I also feel a little bit of pain on the belly button when the baby has the butt on the front of my belly, and sometimes he pushes against it or something, and so I feel a little bit of pain on the front, but I notice his butt there. But this pain that I have the right side of my belly, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's round ligament pain. I don't know if it's just the baby being the uterus is stretching a little bit more for the end of this pregnancy. I don't know what it is, but the pain was so bad and it was worse when I was sitting down. I thought it would get better, but if sitting down or walking didn't make any difference. And I told my husband, I'm having some right side pain in my belly, and I don't know what it is, but what if it's like mild contractions or something. Like they say that if you have back pain, or sometimes it feels like it's the right side of your belly that is hurting, it could indicate that you're having cramps, and it could be like mild contractions that you're actually having. So I don't know if it's like maybe a mild contraction, like a Braxton Hicks contraction, but a little stronger Braxton Hicks contraction that actually feels like my right side of the belly is hurting, or if it was round ligament pain. I don't know what it is. I just know that I felt so bad, that it was hurting so bad, that I took Tylenol, and I decided that I needed to go lay down just to see if it would go away or if it would get better. So I came here to my bedroom and I lay down on the bed, and I brought Samuel with me. He was with me here laying down, and I felt like after I took the Tylenol and after I was laying down for maybe 20 minutes or so, it started getting better. And then later at night, then I could get up and I actually was able to wash the dishes and do like cleaning the kitchen and the counters and all those kind of things, and I felt like I was okay. But before taking the Tylenol, before laying down, the pain was so bad that I couldn't even be sitting down in the computer to edit the videos or do things for my channel. So that's how bad it was. And I even told Daniel, I told him, I don't know, but what if those are the beginning of contractions? What if the baby's coming? And so he kind of like got he got a little afraid that he actually said, I think baby's coming earlier this pregnancy, he said. And he after work he went to Lowe's and he got some things that we need for the baby room to finish, because he's kind of like afraid that this baby's gonna come earlier. And so I think he's feeling the same thing, like my husband is actually feeling that things are very different compared last pregnancy. I did not have all those signs that I've been having with Samuel at all. Like I felt like I didn't have pelvic pain, I didn't have this right side of my belly pain. The Braxton Hicks, like I had Braxton Hicks, but I didn't have like every 10 minutes having a Braxton Hicks. Like I didn't have consistency in my Braxton Hicks my last pregnancy, and I didn't have, you know, all those signs that I've been having this pregnancy. I didn't have anything like that with Samuel. With him, like I only felt mild contractions on Friday, then I felt on Saturday again, and then on Sunday it was labor. So on Friday and Saturday they were mild contractions, and they were not Braxton Hicks, they were more like mild, you know, they were mild contractions. So I knew they were different than all the Braxton Hicks I had before. And then I had that the third day, but the third day, the difference between the other 2 days is that the mild contractions progressed into stronger contractions until my water broke. So this time around I have the Braxton Hicks, but they're still not painful. So let's see what's gonna happen. I really think the baby's gonna come earlier this time. I don't think it's gonna come at 40 weeks of pregnancy. I feel like the baby's gonna come at 39 weeks. I'll keep you guys updated if something else happens. I plan to do a what's in my hospital bag. I want to do a what's in my baby's hospital bag. We finally chose the name for the baby. We finally chose the name. We are very excited to share with you guys the name of the baby. We wanted to do a baby name reveal video, but we're not sure if you're gonna have time because I have so many labor signs. But we will probably do the reveal after the baby is born. So other than that, in the house I've just been cleaning, I've been nesting, I've been organizing things. This week I did open one of the cabinets that I have in the kitchen with food, and I bought a bunch of organizers and I organized the whole cabinet. I still have other cabinets to organize. I would like to organize the refrigerator as well, but that's something that I will do every day. I'll do a little bit. I'm also washing all the baby clothes. I'm almost done. I think I'm done washing all the baby clothes, but I have this thing that I need to iron. I know nobody irons, but I like to iron. I did that with Samuel and I'm doing with this baby. At least the newborn to 3 months old clothing I've been ironing. I really want to show you guys the baby room, but it's not ready yet. I know I'm already going to be 38 weeks and the room is not ready, but I think in a couple days we'll probably be able to finish the nursery room. So maybe next week I will record the video and show you guys what is the baby's nursery room for you to see it. I'm very excited to finish the baby room. Daniel has been doing an amazing job. He's actually been doing everything, so that's why it's taking a longer time, because we didn't hire anybody. So I look forward to show you guys the nursery room when it's ready. I'll let you guys know as soon as we can. I have also a bump that you can take a look on in the end of this video. As a bump footage, my husband records every week my bump, and I have a photographer that every week she takes a picture of my belly. So I really hope that you watch that. And I don't know, I can show you right now really quickly my belly. Okay, this shirt is not really maternity, but I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so this is my belly from the side. Hope you you guys can see it. So this is my belly from the side. Turn. This is the front. I know it's big. I'll be 38 weeks in 2 days. I'm out of breath just by doing this. And this is the other side of my belly. You see the veins? So but I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to receive notifications for my next videos. I do pregnancy updates every week, and I do also maternity videos. I have a 2-year-old boy, and I really look forward to see you again next time.